In the shadows of American history lurk women who shattered the illusion of innocence, turning trust into terror and care into carnage. Welcome to the 5 most dangerous women serial killers in the USA, where we uncover the chilling tales of 5 female predators whose crimes defied stereotypes and left a trail of devastation. From black widows to killer nurses, these stories reveal the dark side of deception and death. Let's dive in. Nannie Doss, born Nancy Hazel on November 4th, 1905 in Anniston, Alabama.
Where were you born, Nannie?
I was born in Alabama, Anderson.
Did you have a large family?
I had 4 sisters and a brother.
Were you rich?
No, sir. Farmer.
Did you work in the field?
Yes, sir.
How long?
All my life.
How old were you when you first got married?
16,
And how many times were you married?
5.
Why are you in the penitentiary now?
Well, the claims I killed my husband.
Which, your last husband?
Yes, sir.
Did they say you killed any more?
Yes,
And your other husband? Which other?
3 of them.
Did you?
No, sir.
How did they say you claimed they say you killed her?
They claimed I poisoned them.
But you say you didn't poison her?
I didn't.
Nannie Doss grew up in a world of hardscrabble farming and strict discipline. One of 5 children, her childhood was marred by poverty and a controlling father, James, who forbade schooling past 6th grade to keep her working the fields. At 7, a train accident left her with chronic headaches, later blamed for her dark impulses. Nannie escaped into romance magazines, dreaming of a fairy tale love that would define and doom her life. By 16, she married Charlie Braggs, a co-worker, seeking that dream. But reality was grim. Charlie's domineering mother lived with them, and 4 daughters arrived in quick succession. 2 infants died in 1927 under mysterious circumstances, their deaths ruled as crib death. Insurance payouts followed. Whispers of poison surfaced, but no proof. By 1928, Charlie Braggs sensed something off. Nannie's cheerful facade, her giggles, her baking, hid a growing resentment. After their 2 middle daughters died, Charlie fled, taking their eldest daughter, Melvina, leaving Nannie with baby Florine. Divorce followed in 1929, but Nannie, undeterred, married again that year to Robert Harrelson, a 23-year-old from Jacksonville, Alabama. Their marriage soured as Harrelson drank and grew abusive. In 1929, Nannie's 2-year-old grandson, Robert, died in her care after eating her homemade prunes, symptoms pointing to arsenic poisoning. No one suspected the doting grandmother. Harrelson himself died in 1937, stabbed after a drunken fight, though Nannie later claimed she poisoned him for insurance money. Another payout, another fresh start. Nannie's charm, petite, chatty, always baking, made her a magnet for men. She turned to Lonely Hearts columns seeking the perfect husband. In 1938, she married Frank Harrelson in Alabama. But Frank was another drunk, racking up debts. In 1943, another grandson, Edward, died in Nannie's care, convulsing after a bottle she fed him. Doctors called it asphyxia. Nannie collected $500 from his life insurance. 2 years later, in 1945, Frank Harrelson died after drinking Nannie's corn whiskey, laced with rat poison. His death, ruled a heart attack, netted her another insurance check. Nannie moved on, her giggles masking a chilling pattern. By the 1940s, Nannie's method was refined. Arsenic, odorless and tasteless, slipped into coffee, prunes, or stew. Symptoms, nausea, convulsions, death, mimicked natural causes, and rural doctors rarely dug deeper. She married Arnie Lanning in 1947 in North Carolina. Within 2 years, he was dead, poisoned after a string of hospitalizations for stomach issues. Insurance money flowed. Nannie's own mother, Lou, moved in to help in 1950 and died weeks later, writhing from a poisoned meal. That same year, Nannie's sister Dovie, bedridden, succumbed after Nannie's caregiving. No autopsies, no suspicions, just Nannie's crocodile tears and more cash. In 1952, Nannie joined a Lonely Hearts Club, the Diamond Circle, and met Richard Morton, a charming retiree in Kansas. They married, but Morton's flirtations with other women irked her. By January 1953, he was dead, poisoned with arsenic-laced coffee. Nannie, ever the grieving widow, pocketed his assets. Her fifth husband, Samuel Doss, came next in 1953, a church-going man from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Samuel was strict, banning Nannie's beloved romance magazines. She left him briefly, then returned, promising devotion. Weeks later, he was hospitalized with flu-like symptoms. Released, he ate Nannie's peach pie and died in October 1953, his stomach laced with arsenic, 10 times the lethal dose. Samuel Doss's death was Nannie's undoing. His doctor, suspicious of the rapid decline, ordered an autopsy. Arsenic was found, undeniable. Police arrested Nannie in Tulsa on October 12, 1954. Under questioning, her giggles turned chilling as she confessed to killing 4 husbands, her mother, sister, grandson, and others. 11 confirmed victims, possibly more. Her motive? Not just money, but a twisted pursuit of the perfect love her magazines promised, killing those who disappointed her. The Giggling Granny was born in headlines, a moniker that horrified and fascinated America. Nannie Doss, the charming grandmother, had woven a web of death across decades. As her trial approached, the nation grappled with a question. How could a woman so warm, so ordinary, be so deadly? The answer lay in her past, and the poison she perfected. In May 1955, Nannie Doss faced trial for the murder of Samuel Doss, her 5th husband. The courtroom buzzed with disbelief. A grandmotherly woman, always smiling, accused of poisoning 11 people. Prosecutors presented a mountain of evidence. Samuel's autopsy showed arsenic levels 10 times lethal, and Nannie's confession detailed her methods with chilling nonchalance. She admitted to lacing food and drink with rat poison bought at local stores for vermin. Her defense claimed insanity, citing her childhood head injury and lifelong headaches. But Nannie's lucid recounting, giggling as she described dosing her husbands, undermined the plea. The jury, horrified, convicted her of first-degree murder on May 17, 1955, sentencing her to life in prison. Oklahoma's reluctance to execute women spared her the death penalty. Nannie's confession didn't stop at Samuel. In jail, she admitted to killing 4 husbands. Charlie Bragg survived, but Robert Harrelson, Frank Harrelson, Arnie Lanning, and Richard Morton didn't. She confessed to poisoning her mother, Lou, her sister Dovie, her grandson Robert, and others, totaling 11 confirmed victims. Her motive? A warped quest for romance novel perfection, killing men who drank, cheated, or bored her, and family who burdened her. Insurance payouts, $500 here, $2,000 there, funded her fresh starts. She used arsenic, readily available, mixing it into prunes, coffee, or pies, watching victims writhe with a smile. Her calm demeanor in confessing stunned detectives, one noting, "She laughed like she was at a picnic." The media frenzy was relentless. Dubbed the Giggling Granny for her eerie laughter, Nannie became a national sensation. Life magazine ran exposés. Newspapers called her America's Deadliest Widow. She reveled in the attention, writing chatty letters to reporters and even advising women, "Don't marry a drunk." Unlike Aileen Wuornos's raw rage or Belle Gunness's calculated butchery, Nannie's domestic charm, baking, gardening, giggling, made her crimes uniquely chilling. She killed those closest to her, betraying the trust of family and husbands, her poison as subtle as her smile. Sentenced to life at Oklahoma State Penitentiary, Nannie remained unrepentant, charming guards with her wit. On June 2, 1965, at 59, she died of leukemia in the prison hospital, her laughter silenced. Her body count, 11 confirmed, possibly more, ranks her among America's deadliest women. Her story inspired TV shows like Deadly Women, 2008, podcasts like My Favorite Murder. Nannie Doss defied the serial killer mold. Her victims weren't strangers like Aileen Wuornos's, nor buried en masse like Belle Gunness's. She killed intimately, with poison, in the heart of the home. Kitchens, bedrooms, nurseries. FBI profiles note her narcissistic traits and obsession with control, fueled by romantic fantasies. Her case, spanning Alabama, North Carolina, Kansas, and Oklahoma from 1927 to 1953, exposed the dangers of unchecked arsenic sales and lax autopsies in rural America. The sweet grandmother who poisoned her own. Nannie Doss remains a paradox, a woman who baked pies and brewed death, her giggles echoing as a warning. She wasn't just a killer, she was the shadow of domesticity gone wrong, a nightmare in a floral apron. Subscribe to True Crime Drop for more unfiltered true crime drops.